March fortune for the 12 Chinese zodiacs. 5th of March to the 4th of April, lunar February. Before reading about your zodiac luck, let's first familiarize ourselves with the predisposition system. Cold predisposition. Those born after August and before the 6th of March of the following year in Western calendar, after the beginning of autumn and before Jingji in lunar calendar. Hot predisposition. Those born after the 6th of May and before the 8th of August in Western calendar, after the beginning of summer and before the beginning of autumn in lunar calendar. Neutral predisposition. Those born after the 6th of March and before the 6th of May in Western calendar, after Jingji and before the beginning of summer in lunar calendar. Rooster. You don't feel like working hard and you take it easy. The work is light and you'll have plenty of time to run your personal errands. On the downside, the roosters are in conflicts with the monthly constellation. Despite your triple union with the presiding god, you should still watch your steps and drive with utmost care this month. In your month of conflicts, there are a few conflict days when the negative energy gets particularly strong. Your chance of getting injured and having accidents will be especially high in those days. Thus, you should manage your expectations this month and slow down your pace when you try to get things done. You don't feel like working hard and you take it easy. The workload isn't heavy and that's bad news for those self-employed who get paid by the volume of work. You're likely to make less money than usual when business is slow. Entrepreneurs also suffer. Only wage earners aren't affected as you'd still get your usual paycheck even though there's very little for you to do in the office. It's your month of conflicts and you should try harder to make things work between you two. It's only a short month of conflicts and I suppose the negative impact shouldn't be serious in romantic terms. But still, just remind yourself to stay calm this month. Otherwise, your angry outbursts may damage your long-term relationship. On the other hand, single roosters should spend more time out in public places. Your conflicts with the monthly constellation tend to bring changes. And in romantic terms, the only change you can experience is to start a romance, so good luck. The conflicts this month are between the metal and wood elements. You should watch your steps and beware of getting tripped. Though you're not in any disagreement with the presiding god this year and you're not likely to have accidents or injuries, it doesn't hurt to play safe. Motorists should especially control their emotions behind the wheel. Be patient and drive safely. Dog. You have to work hard for money on your own this month. Those self-employed who get paid by the volume of work may feel free to strive for the best result. Your income will grow accordingly as the workload gets heavier. Entrepreneurs also do well as you have more chances to close profitable deals when you're busy. Only wage earners aren't entitled to any extra cash despite their hard work. Luckily, it's your month of union so that you'd get useful help from powerful figures. You can work in a peaceful and friendly environment and that's something money can't buy. You have to work hard for money on your own. Entrepreneurs and those self-employed tend to benefit most directly. When the workload is heavy, of course you'd reap more earnings. You'd enjoy more financial leeway for an affluent Easter vacation. However, wage earners shouldn't expect to make any extra. The uncertainties related to your conflicts from last year still linger on. But it's your month of union after all, so that two of you aren't likely to get into a big fight. On the other hand, the dogs have good luck on short-lived romances this month. Single dogs may bump into someone you like, but it's not likely that you develop a lasting relationship with him/her. The gastrointestinal problems that bothered you last year are slowly subsiding. There isn't any sign of conflicts this month, meaning you're not likely to have accidents or injuries for no reason. Though you're busy at work, your health isn't compromised in any way. You can survive this flu season splendidly, don't worry. Pig. You derive more authority and elevate your social status. Wage earners have chances of promotion. If you know your company is looking for someone from within to fill vacancy and you're interested in being promoted, feel free to give it your best shot. Your residual luck of relationship from last year is still lingering on. Though there aren't strong signs of climbing the social ladder in your constellation, it doesn't hurt to try a little harder. You are to be congratulated if you nail it. You have nothing to lose even if you don't. At least you've tried your best and you have no regrets. Just like last month, entrepreneurs and those self-employed may try your best to build trustful relationships with all parties before the negative impacts of your conflicts against the presiding god set in. Wage earners who successfully nailed the job promotion will also get a raise and become a bit richer. Otherwise, no matter what you do for a living, all pigs aren't in for any extra cash. In fact, it's a month about building reputation and fame, not about making money. It's your month of union and your love life is stable. If you plan to get married or conceive a child this year, it's the perfect month to make it happen. Even if you don't have such plan, you'd get along with your significant other happily this month. It's your month of union and the negative impacts of your conflicts against the presiding god haven't set in yet. The pigs may have to work hard to nail the job promotion or earn others' recognition this month. Even if you spend more time entertaining your clients, you don't need to be overly cautious about your diet. In fact, the pigs don't have a weak digestive tract to begin with, so that you should do fine. If you happen to have gastrointestinal problem, unfortunately, it's likely to be minor ailments like diarrhea. Don't worry. Rat. It's your month of relationship, but you also torture the monthly constellation. That means you'd come across people who love you and those who loathe you at the same time. Luckily, the former has the upper hand this time around and you should do well in terms of human relations. Entrepreneurs and those self-employed may go all out to pursue wealth and career development. Even if you take a high profile, people won't find it repulsive, and they tend to side with you. Wage earners may build your network within the company in this month of relationship. The connections you make right now will help you get your job done effortlessly in future. That also means you'll have a good chance of being promoted later on. Your wealth is like the lawn. You might not have noticed, but it has grown substantially over time. This is your month of relationship. As you're not in disagreement with the presiding god this year, you'd appear especially likable and trustworthy in a month like this. Entrepreneurs and those self-employed are likely to get help from your clients and you're likely to reap more rewards than last month. Wage earners show high morale as you get along with your colleagues happily. It's your month of relationship and your love life is stable. You may have minor disagreements once in a while, but they won't be blown out of proportion and undermine your love for each other. In fact, such discussions help you understand each other more. The next year of relationship for the rats will come in 2027 when you're blessed by the star of short-lived romance Xianqi. Before then, you can only try harder to meet someone special in your months of relationship. This is one of them and you should spend more time out to meet strangers. It's your month of torture and you may have minor skin issues. The humidity is high in spring and the yin energy is overwhelming. That may lead to ailments related to your skin and digestive tract. So, you should eat a diet that expels dampness from Chinese medical point of view. Hopefully, your symptoms can be alleviated.